What I teach and often practice now, I call 5D synergy flow. And the reason I call it this, rather than what I used to call yoga synergy, which I love and which I developed over a 30-year period with my wonderful co-founder of Yoga Synergy, Bianca Matchless, we developed Yoga Synergy to be a fusion or a synergy between the traditional wisdom we were given by great teachers like B.K.S. Iyengar, Sri K. Patabi Joyce, Desika Chah, the teachings of Krishnamacharya, and merge that with our understanding as movement-based physiotherapists and molecular biologists. And by giving this Eastern-Western fusion, we created Yoga Synergy. And I love it. But what I found was, for many people, they got very limited. And we started to develop a system which I called a 5-dimensional flow, which is about how to work from your core. The core of your body, the smallest part of the trunk at the lower abdomen, is actually able to do 5 different types of movement, like your trunk. You can bend forward and backward, side, side, twist, twist, lengthen, shorten, but you can also expand and contract. And these 5 ways of moving, once you understand them, I call it 5-dimensional flow, but essentially it's the common origin of all movement, traditional movements such as yoga, qigong, martial arts, but also the same thing is going to apply in movement-based physiotherapy, where they talk about engaging the lower abdomen, and also in Western medicine, where we talk about the enteric nervous system at your core. And so the more and more we worked with science and traditional movement, we realized that 5-dimensional flow is something which doesn't look like modern yoga, so we gave a separate word. But now, for my more experienced students who did years of Yoga Synergy with me, I've created what I call 5-dimensional synergy flow, which merges the two together. So you're not just stepping into pose and correcting the mistakes. The movement patterns I do before and after a posture, these can make the postures themselves so much easier. So by moving smoothly between the poses, then postures become so much easier. And these movement patterns I do between the stationary postures change the practice. So you can get into what looks like a difficult posture by doing a few simple movements first, and in this way you don't have to think so much. The movements before and after each posture educate your muscles, reorganize your nervous system, and this way you can get the strength while focusing on being relaxed, the flexibility without getting any strong stretch, and blood flow without your heart racing. This is what I call 5-dimensional synergy flow. Thank you.